I broke up with someone because he texted like a teenager and abbreviated everything. It made his text look like a random keyboard smashing.
Random keyboard Christmas was like a week away and I didn't want to buy a gift.
Nah, that's petty. That's petty. That's top petty. So far, of all the ones, that's a pretty petty thing. He wore, this is funny, he wore white briefs. I don't know why, but whitey tighties on a full-grown man weirds me out. We had only been in a handful of dates. As soon as I saw those, I was done.
Whitey tighties, yeah. On a grown man, no. Hi everyone, welcome back to another episode of Majuu Diaries. My name is Verimo, and today I have another amazing guest. If you're OG here, he's not a new face to you, but just in case you are, let me introduce to you. I have the joy and the honor to introduce my amazing husband, the father to my beautiful children, my protector, the priest of our home, my zaddy.
Come on. Put some respect on
Let me keep it PG.
Yeah.
This is Pastor Willie.
What's up,
and
guys?
I'll let him introduce himself.
How's everybody doing today? My name is Pastor Willie, Pastor Kingori. I have the honor of being on my wife's podcast, on my wife's platform. She's done an amazing job. I get to support, and I'm just excited to get into the topic and see how the conversation goes.
Yeah, I'm excited too. I'm actually, because we haven't shared notes.
No.
So we both don't know what the other one is gonna
I do not know.
But again, just in case you're wondering what happened to my co-host Jerry, she is on a well-deserved R&R, enjoying herself and her family. And so we've been having some guests, co-hosts that have been holding on the fort for us this season. Thank you for showing them love. Thank you so much. And while you're here, please do the thing. Show out some love. Let's get on it. Today, as you can see on the title of the episode, we are talking, we're gonna do, this is just a fun banter conversation. It's not nothing too serious,
No.
Nothing too serious. We don't always take ourselves too seriously. We're talking about some of the pettiest things that have made people
the pettiest
break up. Woohoo! Y'all are petty out here. Oh my goodness. Baby, you wanna give us the first one?
Okay. Yeah, so let me see. So I'm gonna go off of just the list that I found. So this is not in order of like the pettiest versus like the least pettiest, but I'm gonna just read what I got. Okay. So one of the pettiest reasons to break up with someone, and each one of mine is gonna be like in the form of like a quote that someone said about why it was petty. Okay. So I was the one who dumped things during the first year of high school. The reason was I wasn't on the same spiritual level. They said the reason that they broke up with me was I wasn't on the same spiritual level because I didn't want to join a group of his Wicca Satanists. That's the reason that person broke up with them.
That's not even petty. That's
a legit reason.
That's legit.
That's a legit reason. You breaking up with me because I don't want to be a Satanist? You saving me. You helping me out. Chunk the deuces on that one.
Oh my goodness.
That's crazy.
Wow.
I don't know how that made that to the list of pettiest. That might be one of the top legit reasons.
To someone who doesn't truly understand
somebody who's not spiritual and I'm not spiritual. No, I see.
Oh my goodness. Okay, so this person said they broke up with her. When making tea, she didn't stir it. She clanked the spoon noisily against each side of the cup repeatedly.
Can I? Wow. Wow. It's petty, but I understand. I understand. Because say
this one actually one makes me feel some type of way because I do it too. I do it because I make a lot of hot chocolate, and the only way for hot chocolate.
Are we corralling the cows? What do we do? It's a triangle. But now it's gotten better because we use plastic spoons. So that
we do.
Thank God.
I feel this one. I feel triggered.
Ceramic and metal be going crazy. Ding, 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 ding.
Apparently, I watched a video that said that the right way to do it actually is not stirring. It's a swift back and forth. It was some British woman that was showing. You know how they have this etiquettes, whatever.
The British think they
back and forth.
The British think they invented stirring tea. Come on, like chill out. There's different ways of doing it. Because low key, when I do the stirring, some of y'all probably know it too. So it's like, I don't know if you've done it, but I think I thought I patented it until I saw someone else do it, and they were like, "I've been doing this for years." I was like, "Whatever." It's basically you stir it in one direction. And then you immediately stir it in the opposite direction. I feel like that because you got a little whirlpool going, right?
Yeah, you do.
And you're like, okay, everything's mixing. But then when you go the opposite direction, it's like everything's mixing even more because it's just like, it's like it went from a tornado to a hurricane. It just
tornado and hurricane in your tea.
Maybe it makes sense. Maybe it doesn't.
If it works for you, baby, it works for you.
I'm saying
that's it. Anyone who has a problem with that, you stir your tea, they can take several seats.
Don't yuck my yum. That's all I can say.
I think you got the next one.
Okay, I got the next one. Yeah, you're right. Let's see. So I once broke up with a guy because he had visible boogers. Like always, he would never blow his nose, and I couldn't stand it. How? Like you, I need a minute with that one.
How old is this guy?
Visible boogers.
But maybe it's somebody who just has a lot of like sinus issues that he always has.
You can't be sick 365, 24/7, 12 months out the year.
God.
Visible boogers? That's a low standard of personal hygiene. Like
that's right.
You can't do that. I think that's
I don't think that's petty.
Yeah.
But I'm curious to know if she ever like told him about it or like tried to. And part of the thing we're talking about, some of these reasons, they are people just give up too soon.
I think so. I think that's the general, because if you see it, you don't address it. It's petty. It's definitely it falls in the category of petty because if you didn't talk about it,
yeah. Anyway, that's petty, but I don't blame you.
Yeah.
This one made me laugh so hard. They raised the toll to 75 cents. Going across. Wait, they raised the toll 75 cents. Going across this bridge, I had to hit to get to her, and it wasn't worth it anymore. For 75 cents, it was not worth it anymore. For those who in Kenya who don't know what toll is, just in case anybody doesn't know what a toll is where you pay to use a road. So they increased it by 75 cents, and he was done. He's like, it's not worth it anymore.
That ninja is tripping. That if you know what I'm saying, ninja, you know what I'm saying, ninja.
Yes.
That boy tripping. 75 cents? You probably shouldn't be in a relationship. 75 cents? Now I get it. I mean, gas prices up. And if you're driving like a diesel truck, 70?
This person is probably not even driving something like a truck. 75 cents.
That boy got a Prius. Talking about he don't want to pay the toll.
He does. Oh my goodness. 75 cents. And I feel like there was already a reason he wanted to break up with her, but this gave him like a,
You live on the better side of the tracks. I gotta take the toll to get to you. Now they gonna charge 75 cents. Matter of fact, let me just stay here in the hood. You know what I'm saying? I go, nah, that's crazy.
75 cents. Wow. Anyway.
Okay, so one of them, another one is, I broke up with someone because he texted like a teenager and abbreviated everything. It made his text look like a random keyboard smashing.
Random keyboards.
That's pretty petty. That's pretty. If she got the message.
Back in my days, way back when I was in Kenya, back in college, there was someone that was texting like that, and it put me off so bad.
Okay, so let me ask you this.
I feel that one
because I recently found out what the ick is. Does that qualify? Did that fall in the category of like the ick?
What do you mean?
So like so the ick, right?
Yeah.
How ladies have like whenever you get an ick about a guy, it's like you can't see anything else besides that ick, right?
Yeah, that's a big deal.
It's a big deal.
Very.
Right?
Yeah.
I'm kind of foreshadowing one of my reasons too. But so was the way that he texted an ick?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Very such a nick. It just makes me feel like they're not mature. Like they sound like a boy. You're trying to date a man, not a boy. I'm sorry. But the funny thing is that there was a time back. I remember when Facebook started, and I always see my status. Back then, everything like the more you abbreviate, the cooler you are. That's how it used to be back then. But then we transition now. We grew up.
That's what, she literally said, I felt like I was texting a teenager.
Yeah.
Hey man, grow up, guys.
Grow up.
It's time to grow up. What you got?
He used water in his cereal instead of milk.
Ninja. What are we doing? What are we doing, guys? Gentlemen,
babe, let's talking about cereal. I found out my husband warms his cereal for 2 minutes in the microwave.
Hey, this ain't about me. This ain't about petty reasons why you stay with me. It's petty reasons why other ninjas.
Why other people do.
Exactly.
Okay, so
we're gonna do an episode for that one. Sounds like we need to.
No, we don't need to. Let's keep that one within the home.
I felt that one. Remind me of that photo of like when you have heartburn and it was a transparent person, but it was warm on the inside. I was like, ooh, I felt that one.
But yeah, water in your cereal.
What? How? You can't eat.
You don't deserve to be eating cereal.
You don't get the nutrients. You don't get nothing. Changes color. That's the best part. Cocoa Puffs change it to chocolate, right? Honey Nut Cheerios. It probably stays the same. But what's it called? Captain Crunch. It changes to like a rainbow color. Like, and
you're missing out.
Clear.
Water.
Yeah.
To each their own. If that's what floats your boat, please, by all means.
Not to each your own. You have a category of your own. I don't know what that is. Yes, babe, yes, you hydrated, but that don't matter.
That's not a way to drink water.
That's not the way to get your water in. Something else up.
Oh my god.
Did somebody like waterboard him with milk? Like
he has trauma when it comes to milk.
That's crazy. Moving on. Oh, is it my turn?
Yes, your turn.
Okay. Water. That was crazy. Okay. I had a boyfriend break up with me because I would close car doors too loudly. That. Okay. Let's talk about it. Let's talk about it. It's disrespectful to get in. Like, this is like in the days when you got your car, you cleaning your car every week. Your car got the leather seats. This is the first car you done purchased. Maybe it's the second or third. You styling this car. You ain't got it shampooed, right? And then you picking up whatever person, whatever shawty, whatever lady, whatever, doot. And then, great night, open the door, right? Or they just open the door, right? Because, y'all are equal, right? But then, she closes it loudly. Bam. What's the equivalent to that? That's like, I can't even, there has to be an equivalent on the female side, because it's kind of disrespectful.
It is kind of, banging doors is just disrespectful.
Yeah.
Overall.
Yeah.
So I hear that.
Yeah.
I don't think that's petty. I think that's valid.
Because it's a deeper issue. It's not just a surface level. It's a deeper issue.
Like, sis, let's talk about why you're banging doors.
This ain't the first door. This ain't the first car door you've encountered in your life. It don't take all those G's to just whoop up.
And it ain't about the door.
It ain't about the door. It's never about the door. It's always about something else besides the door. The door is a symptom.
Don't be banging doors.
Come on, talk about it. What you got?
Christmas was like a week away, and I didn't want to buy a gift.
Nah, that's petty. That's petty. That's top petty. So far, of all the way, that's a pretty petty thing.
How much were you thinking the gift was going to be?
I'll tell you this, if it's a guy, he saw her and he instantly knew that was outside of his budget, that was outside of his realm of, I don't want to do this anymore. I had $300 saved up. We dated for 2 weeks. I can't do it no more.
I can't do it no more. This reminds me of the November Rule.
What's the November Rule?
Have you watched? You've not watched? So the movie November Rule, apparently this rule that mainly playboys do. So you date somebody and then you break up with them in November, just before the holiday, so you don't have to introduce them to family, and then after New Year's you
pick them back up.
You do them that. How you doing? You up? What you doing?
What you doing? She gonna respond, hey big head.
Hey big head. But yeah, I think that's what this one was trying to do.
That's crazy.
Break up with her before the holidays.
Okay. Let's see. I broke up with a guy because he always chewed with his mouth open. It was just noisy and it made me feel sick.
That's the ick.
That's the ick?
Oh my goodness. Loud chewing and smirking when you're chewing food and...
So I got a question. I understand chewing with your mouth open, right? God created lips for multiple reasons, and that's one of them, right? You just... But how do you avoid smacking? Because when people say, I don't like people that smack with their food, I'm just like, how does the food get chewed? Like, help me understand.
You just don't do a lot of...
Okay, so it's closed mouth.
If you're chewing with your mouth closed, you're probably not smirking.
So the ratio between open jaw to closed jaw is like not full, but it's like halfway. It's like, see, they ain't eating real steaks. They ain't eating real food. Because the food we be...
Another one I would add into that one is when you're drinking something and they do...
Nah, chill out.
I know someone who does that. I can't smash on them, but kwanza uji when it's hot.
And you know what it makes me think? You're lazy. You're trying to cool and drink at the same time. You have no patience. Get out. Hey.
People, you're petty.
Okay.
I had a similar one here, but I'm not about the same thing about eating. This guy broke up with a girl because she chewed her popcorn so loud at the movies. Like, how do you chew popcorn so loudly?
It's the crunch of the popcorn. It's probably the smacking too.
But you can't avoid if you're eating something crunchy, it's gonna be crunchy whether you like it or not.
See, this goes back to it got layers. If you eating something that you know is loud, right? Chips, or if you eating popcorn, right? You can do like a little, you know what I'm saying, like, you know, like a little quiet chewing, right? Versus like it's the way that you eat. It's the way that you do it.
Yeah.
Right? Because like you know people that eat chips and they just do it loudly.
Loudly.
Yeah.
Or chewing gum like.
Don't even get me started. Don't even get me started on that chewing loudly with the gum. Because I feel like that's obnoxious.
It is. It really is. I think it's me. I got along with her father. She liked me because I was a rebel. I still miss her dad.
I don't know how the rest of that story is going to turn out. So maybe we should.
He just had he just had a good relationship with, like, I saw other people saying they had a good relationship with the parents of who they were dating. Okay. But they just don't miss who they were dating. The parents were just good. The person they were dating was just not good.
He wanted to be adopted, not dating. Oh,
you want? Oh. But there are people who are like that. Their parents are really dope, but they're just not, I guess, good people. So
you'd be surprised. Be surprised. Like, you have someone who has amazing parents, but that person's just not it.
I think this is exactly what that was. Like, man, your dad was cool, but you,
I can definitely call you sis.
That's it.
I can definitely.
Can I just call you sis? Because I need to go golf with your dad.
I prayed about it. You're a sis.
Oh Lord.
Okay. I dated. Okay. He wore his coconut lotion, and the smell made me queasy. When I was ending things, I told him I wasn't in the same place as he was. Honestly, it was the coconut lotion. We just talked about this. Coconut, anything. If it ain't coconut water,
oh my God,
which barely has all the like, I hate coconut I hate coconut flakes on cake.
On cake, yeah.
I hate coconut. I mean, I really don't like.
Do you like coconut water?
Coconut water straight. Coconut water straight.
Really?
Yeah, it's straight. It's straight. It's straight. But what
about the coconuts itself? Can you chew coconut?
I don't be trying. That's not something I search for. That's not a. Oh, I don't like coconut.
You just don't like. Okay.
I don't like the flavor of coconut.
Me either.
And I especially don't like the coconut shavings on like a cake or like. Ugh.
I know.
I'd be scraping the whole top layer, and then the cake maker's so excited. Like, did you like it? Tell me what you think. No.
You either like coconuts or you don't. Full stop.
Basically.
Yeah. You either like it or not. But I'm trying to see what's the smell of coconut oil. Because the one I know for sure that I just don't like is cocoa butter. No. What's it called?
Cocoa butter?
Yeah, cocoa butter.
That's a pretty.
It has a very smell. It has a very
distinct. Very.
I don't know if that's what they were talking about, but
I had a whole cocoa butter phase. Boys was smelling like Afro beats, boy.
This one made me laugh. He reminded me of Michael Scott.
From The Office.
What you got against Michael Scott? But anyway, honestly, babe, I would be so put off.
I'm not superstitious. I'm just stitious, Michael.
I'm just a little stitious. No, but Michael would definitely put you off.
Oh yeah.
If you find a character like Michael Scott, let me say Michael Scott before he met Holly.
That's true.
But before,
Michael, like the way that he talked to the black guy. The stereotypes.
I know.
I don't think Michael Scott would have survived today.
He would not. That whole show would not have survived this today.
This genre. No. But that's what makes rewatching The Office so funny.
It was raw jokes.
Oh my gosh.
Still my favoriteest. I think The Office is my favoriteest of all time.
It was so funny.
It was so funny.
And
oh my god.
Michael would just walk into everything. Walk into every joke made about him. Jim took advantage of it. Jim was a very smart kind of he walked into a lot of stuff.
But no, if a guy reminded me of Michael Scott, I think it would definitely put me off too.
That's crazy. Okay, so let's see. I broke up with is it my turn?
Yeah, it's your turn.
Okay. I broke up with a guy once after dating him a couple months because he wrote all of his text messages with a capital letter at the start of each word. I just couldn't take it anymore.
First of all, that's a lot of time you got
to capitalize every word, and then the first letter of every word. Even of in the example she gave, of was capitalized.
First of all, that's grammatically incorrect.
It's absolutely incorrect.
How much time do you got to text for you to capitalize every word?
It's like he has to. I feel like the reason he does it is because he wants to make sure everything he's saying feels important. That's just an assumption, but that's what it sounds like. To capitalize, that's very intentional. That's very intentional.
That's very intentional.
That's too much. I feel like
a lot.
Imagine missing one of his text messages. That boy would be livid. You missed all the capitalized that I did.
Went out of my way to make sure.
I sent you a paragraph of my love and you didn't respond.
It probably was a setting. I hope it was a setting he put on his messaging, whatever.
That's not a setting. It ain't on iPhone. I know that for sure. That is not. That's a crazy setting.
That is wrong. Ugh, people grow up. All right. My younger brother was in college. He broke up with a girl for cutting into his gaming time. Now that's petty.
I think that's legit. I think that is legit. In today's landscape, because, gamers are getting paid like guap, like money.
Okay, if you're getting paid, okay.
In order to be a gamer, you got to put hours into the craft. You got to make sure you level up, you play online, do. So maybe that person was taking it seriously and it's like, look, between you and my gaming, if you gonna try and cut in, it's not gonna work out. If you trying to take away my money, it's not gonna work out.
Honestly, I feel like this one was not. This is just gaming for gaming. I don't think this one was like I'm making money out of this. Like you're eating into my career.
all I'm gonna say is that some people take gaming super seriously. So I mean, I'll say this. I think it's petty to break up with someone for it, especially if they were like a really dope individual. But if someone's in the season about getting that bag, you know what I'm saying? Maybe.
If you are about getting the bag, I understand. But if it wasn't, it's just you gaming just to pass time.
That's petty.
That's petty.
That's petty. If you just broke up with them because you want to play Call of Duty, it just came out. No. You can call and have a 30 to 1 hour conversation and get back on the sticks.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Okay. So,
that's the statement when people say, if he wanted, he would.
Ooh. If he wanted, he would. If he could, he should. No, I'm playing. So let's go. All right. He wore. This is funny. He wore white briefs. I don't know why, but whitey tighties on a full-grown man weirds me out. We had only been in a handful of dates. As soon as I saw those, I was done.
Whitey tighties, yeah. On a grown man, no.
Okay, how about is it an ick?
I mean, it doesn't matter to me because you don't do that,
I
so
don't know.
It doesn't matter.
I don't wear whitey tighties.
No, you don't.
Even the name just sounds nah, bro.
No.
Nah. But I mean, so whitey tighties was like I want to say the 90s, maybe the 80s. maybe the 80s and the 90s.
Yeah.
Whitey tighties was like the legit standard for underwear for men, right? Even before then, it was like a legit standard. And then we came out with briefs, boxer briefs, you know, all these different variations. Now it goes like down your thighs, supposed to be like nut hugger kind of stuff. So I mean, like, maybe it's a part. Maybe it's like you got to get with the times kind of thing.
He was still living in the old days.
Yeah, that's
or maybe it's just comfort to them.
That's true.
Maybe
that's true. You never know.
Yeah, I'm curious how old this guy was.
Probably 30s.
Yeah,
30s.
Yeah, whitey tighties. No, it's a no. I have 3 more, and I should be done.
Okay.
She didn't know butter was made from milk.
Wait, what?
She didn't know butter was made from milk. Did you know butter was made from milk?
I know I'm not the only one.
What did you think butter is made from?
That's one of the things I just didn't. I didn't take the time to think. I was like, you know what? Thank you, Lord, for the day. How was butter made? I got so many other things to think about. I was like, but then when you ask the question, I'm like, wait, do I know the process of making butter? It's a dairy? What's going on? So yeah, I didn't know that. Okay, so okay.
Oh, okay.
But you locked in, so you can't. You know what I'm saying? If I have a moment like that, we locked in. You know what I'm saying?
Well, yeah, we locked in.
You can't go nowhere.
No, that's a interesting one. I didn't know you. But it's one of those things like, okay, it's neither here nor there either way. But
it's not.
It
that
probably
serious.
it was so serious for this person that they just couldn't take it. But it's not that serious.
I don't think. I mean, they must have been working in that industry or something. That sounds personal. They didn't know that butter was made from milk. Like,
that's what I'm saying. This is not even about the butter. It's deeper.
It's deeper.
It's deep.
They'd be like, I milk cows all day, and you mean to tell me you don't know where this comes from? Yeah, that's personal.
It's very personal.
Yeah. Okay. I got. Let me see. I was with this hot guy because he smelled amazing, but when I went to visit his place, I noticed straight away that his room smelled the exact same as the cologne that he had, but it was times 1,000. For some reason, it was too much for me.
Just too much cologne.
Yeah, it was just too much cologne. So it was like, you know, like my favorite cologne. If before we were dating, I mean, not before dating, while we were dating, you came over and then my room just smelled like
overwhelmingly
times 1,000. She said.
Yeah, that's too much.
That's a lot.
This is it's an assumption, but I feel like that's if you're using that much cologne, you're probably overcompensating for not showering.
I didn't think about it that way.
Because why do you need that much cologne?
Maybe
for your room to smell that much.
Maybe it's not overcompensating for showering. Maybe it's overcompensating for not cleaning.
All that, yeah.
Yeah, because if you think about it, like if the room smells like it, they went ahead and just as opposed to like actually cleaning the room and actually cleaning the floors and actually cleaning. So I think that might be it.
Sorry, sis. That's not petty. That's valid.
Yeah, that's discernment.
Okay, preach, pastor. He ate chicken wings with a knife and fork.
Wait, what? That is petty. That is finger food. What do you expect?
Why? He ate. Not to. I would understand if a girl is doing that because girls like But a guy eating wings with a fork and knife.
You know what? He dodged a bullet. I'm surprised he stayed with her.
Why?
So she's clearly eating chicken with a fork and knife.
No. He's the one who is eating.
Read it again.
He ate chicken wings with knife and fork.
Okay.
That's what I'm saying. I would understand if it was a she, because girls, sometimes be a little extra.
That's true.
But
that's extra.
if I see a man eating chicken wings with knife and fork, that is very no.
That lets you know he ain't got no uncles around him. He ain't got no fellas around him. He ain't got nobody saying, "Why are you like this?"
What are we doing, bro?
That's crazy.
I can't even fathom. Like, how do you even get into this thing? Is so small. Do you even get into it?
And she said she was specific. She said chicken wings, right?
Yes, wings, not just chicken.
Because I understand like a thigh, maybe.
Yeah.
Like if you're trying to eat like a whole chicken, the rotisserie chickens at Walmart for like $12. Shout out. But like, if it's just like a wing.
Something I can't even fathom.
Boy, do you see what I do to wings?
That thing you take with your mouth and then in one scoop.
If you spit out the bones, you are on a different level.
What do you mean spit out the bones?
You put the whole wing.
Oh.
Just bones.
Especially the one that has the flats.
The flats.
The flats, yeah, those ones, yeah.
Yeah.
One and it's gone.
I take flats all day.
Ooh. I know flats are the best.
Amen.
Okay, we're not yet talking about
wings. Yeah. Okay.
You got one more. I have one more left, and then that's it.
I think I only have one more left. Okay, so she said, my date pulled up to blasting Lindsay Lohan. He was 47. It just gave me the ick.
Wait, what?
So she said this. She said, my date pulled up blasting Lindsay Lohan CD. He was 47. It just gave me the ick. Yeah.
He's supposed to be listening to some Luther Vandross or some Marvin Gaye people.
Something to set the mood, like Lindsay.
But also, if you're 47 listening to Lindsay Lohan, who is right now in her 30s or whatever,
I don't know what she's doing now. But it's like that's a little bit out of pocket.
It is. First of all, wait, I'm having a blonde moment. Lindsay Lohan
was a Disney star.
I know her.
Yeah.
Because I've watched Parent Trap 1,000,001 times.
Exactly.
But I didn't know she sings.
She tried. She tried.
That's not being petty.
No, that's not being petty. She tried.
I did not know she sings. You're not even listening to a good singer.
You're not listening to somebody that's like, oh, you remember that one line from the Lindsay Lohan movie or show? No.
And you're blasting it off.
Yeah.
Yeah, no. I mean that's a little ick, but I mean,
because imagine this: you're with a person, right? Or you're about to be with a person. You're trying to figure out if you like them or not. You're trying to see, okay, what matches up. Blasting Lindsay Lohan in the car while we're going from A to B? Nah.
No. Not it.
Nah. Let me get on that Metro bus. I'm good.
I'm gonna take the bus.
I'm good. Good.
Oh, and my last one. She pronounced it supposedly.
Is it to be something? Supposedly.
But yeah, supposedly. You've not heard people say that instead of supposedly?
Supposedly. As opposed to instead of supposedly.
Yes.
Yeah, that's a big. There's
a lot of Americans who say that.
That's a B&D issue. You saying bay instead of day.
Specifically for supposedly, it's a very big thing that a lot of people say supposedly. Where the blee coming from? Because it just sounds a lot easier. I guess it just supposedly.
What letters are they looking? Supposedly.
You've never heard of that one?
I'm looking. Where's the blee?
This is just people. I think it's just a way. these people, the way they take a word and just like mispronounce it or whatever, like it's just, I think it's a very tell me the have you heard someone say supposedly instead of supposedly?
You know what, now I'm realizing American English is the most broken English in existence, because you have the, then you have the, then you have just different variations of the same word.
Yeah.
And it's like it's confusing. It's confusing. I get that.
American English is the most confusing for somebody who comes from a different, for foreigners. I'm not gonna lie. It's crazy.
Yeah, because you don't know the it's like you don't know the context to use a different pronunciation of the same word. Like, say for example what I just said, the, right? That's usually they use for titles, I'm assuming, right? Like the podcast, the interaction, the experience, right? Then you have the, I went to the bathroom.
The man, woman.
That's that. I'm sorry. That's the thing that I just picked up, right? American English, man.
It's too much.
It's a lot. It's a lot.
Yeah. Like, I was seeing some other people talking about it. They're like, the hand. Not even that. Just the pronunciation of man. How do you differentiate which one is singular, which is plural?
Oh, man or men?
Because it kind of sounds almost similar.
Okay. Does it? A and E?
Let me tell you why it sounds similar.
Yeah.
Coming from a Kenyan background,
it's
very different. It's man.
That's
a man, and men. So here,
yeah, it's man, and man.
You see, it kind of sounds the same. Like there's no, it's not different.
I see.
We say a man.
I see.
We've had to adjust so much from saying bad to a bird. When I say bad, you think I'm talking about a bad person, but I'm talking about a bird, the one that flies. My struggle continues. Did you have one last one? Or are you good?
Did I have one? Let's see.
Supposedly.
That's a new one. No. Oh. No, we're not gonna do that one. Listen.
It's not kosher. So let's keep it PG.
Yep. I was a pastor.
Yes.
More than anything, I'm a believer.
Amen.
Nope, that's it. That's
it.
Yep.
All right. We want to hear from you guys. Please let us know if you have.
Are we tripping, or are the people tripping that made the list? Let us know.
If it does it sound weird to you? Does it sound like, is it everything is valid? Like, we also want to hear what are some of the reasons that made you not date somebody or break up with somebody, which could be considered petty.
Exactly.
Other than that, please do the thing.
Do the thing
right now. And you know what I was saying? Some of you are watching our episodes and you think you have done the thing because they come to your page a lot. But please check. Just pause and check and make sure that you have done the thing. If you haven't, please do it and join the family. Please do interact with us on our social media handles on Instagram, TikTok, and yes, we're also on Facebook, by the way. Send us an email. We love to read your emails. Send us some encouraging words or just share with us whatever you want to share. Topic suggestions. We love it when you guys share suggestions of topics you'd like for us to discuss. Thank you so much, my love, for doing this with us. With me.
It was a pleasure. I'm glad to support you, babe.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
You'll be back, huh?
Yes.
Thank you so much.
Just let me know.
I love you.
Love you too.
All right. Thank you, guys. We'll see you on the next episode. Bye.
Take care. Bye-bye.